We built multi-million-dollar real estate portfolios using real estate partnerships, and here are the stories of how that happened.
My name is Ashley Kehr, and I am here with Tony Robinson. We are the co-hosts of the Real Estate Rookie podcast and also the co-authors of the newest BiggerPockets book, Real Estate Partnerships. Today, we want to tell you guys about our own experiences having partners. We've used partners to leverage and grow and scale our businesses in real estate.
Now, we're going to give you some stories today, but if you guys want to hear all about real estate partnerships, make sure to check out our new book published by BiggerPockets. It's called Real Estate Partnerships. If you head over to BiggerPockets.com/partnerships and use code REALESTATE, you'll save 10% off the purchase of your book.
And we all love a good deal, and you can take that 10% savings and put it towards your next deal. So, Tony, let's talk about our first partnership, almost like that first love. So for me, getting into that first partnership was how I took action. I had fear holding me back. I was afraid that worst case scenario would happen. Somebody would sue me, the roof would blow off. And how I kind of covered that sense of fear was I found my security blanket in having a partner that had reserves, a partner that was putting in capital. And that was how I kind of got my foot in the door of real estate.
So my first deal, it was my first partnership deal. It was kind of out of necessity. I was in a situation where I had my first deal under contract, and then a property that I had submitted an offer on like months prior, the seller came back to me and said, "Hey, I know we haven't talked in like 3 months, but are you still interested in this property? I want to accept your offer." So now I was in the situation where I went from this rookie investor with 0 deals to now having 2 deals under contract. And I was just nervous. Like I didn't know if I was going to get approved for the mortgage. I didn't know how I was going to manage 2 deals. So I ended up reaching out to a partner to come into that deal with me. And we split the capital. Actually, there was no capital needed. It was a great loan product that we got. But he went on to the mortgage, and then I managed the project, the majority of the project, and then we kind of split management duties once the project was done. So it was a great kind of first step into partnerships for me.
The way we structured it was a little bit different. My partner didn't want to do anything hands-on, and he just wanted to be the money, invest the capital. So we set up an LLC, and we were both 50% owners. So we each got 50% of the cash flow and 50% of the equity in the property. And then for the money that my partner put in, which was the full purchase price it was around $72,000, he also received a mortgage payment every single month. So he was getting paid back principal and interest, and the interest was at 5.5%, and it was amortized over 15 years. So my partner, who wasn't doing anything, he got that monthly mortgage payment, and he got 50% of the cash flow each month. I was getting 50% of the cash flow, and I was also doing the day-to-day tasks such as the property management. Today, would I structure a deal like that? There is no way, so don't even ask. But that first deal got me started. That partner put a lot of trust and faith in me to help me do my first deal.
I want to talk about one of my deals after that one. So when I first started investing in real estate, I had a full-time job, had a healthy 6-figure salary, and I was basically using all of the money from my day job to fund my real estate business. We had saved up a decent amount of cash, and then a few days before Christmas in 2020, I ended up losing my job. So all of that money that I had set aside for real estate purchases now had to go towards kind of keeping the lights on and bills paid. And I no longer have this big 6-figure salary to get approved for mortgages because I was unemployed, right? I had no income coming in. So I still wanted to grow my portfolio. And that's when I really started to lean into the power of partnerships. So one of the first deals I did after losing that job, it was a deal where I brought 25% of the capital that was needed. I had a partner that brought 75%, and then she carried the mortgage. I kept 25% equity. She kept 75%. So the amount of money we put up was equal to the amount of equity that we kept in the deal. And then I found the deal, I set it up, I managed it. So in addition to my 25% of the cash flow, I also get a 15% management fee off of gross revenues. So I put up capital, but I also got some kickback for doing the day-to-day work. And we've used a variation of that model over and over and over again in our business to continue to scale despite not having the capital or the ability to get approved for mortgages.
One of the ways that I leverage partners now that's different from that very first deal is that I use them for their sweat equity. So I will structure partnerships based on my business partners going in and actually doing some of the labor and the repairs, or even just managing the project and managing the contractors, because that's something I don't like to do. And taking on a partner and giving them some equity in the deal definitely gives them a lot more motivation than if I were to just go and hire someone and have to kind of oversee them myself because they don't have that vested interest in the deal. I bought this 4-unit property for $20,000 and I wanted to renovate the whole thing. And I had no idea how to do a full-blown gut rehab. I found a partner that I had actually worked with him on a couple other deals. We had bought some kind of turnkey, really didn't need any rehab properties together. And I knew that he had a background in construction. And so we worked out an agreement where I would be 60% owner of the property and he would be 40%. And the reason that was because I had found the deal, I had already acquired the deal, and I had also paid for the deal with my own cash. So the deal was he would come in, he would get 40% equity, and he would do the rehab process and kind of let me shadow along and learn how that whole process would work. That property, we ended up putting $70,000 into the rehab. It was $90,000 total, all in. And then it ended up appraising for $220,000. So that deal worked out perfect for both of us. I got my money back that I invested in. He put in about 3 to 4 months of his time working on the deal, and he now has a lot of equity in a property that he put no money into.
So if there's anything you're learning from this video, it's that partnerships can take on many forms. And what we're giving you right now is just kind of a taste. Again, if you guys want a full breakdown of all the different ways you can structure a real estate partnership, be sure to pick up our book, Real Estate Partnerships, published by BiggerPockets. But here's what we'll leave you guys with. Partnerships really can be the secret sauce to growing your real estate business. Ashley and I both, in times in our life when we didn't have an excess of capital, we tapped into partnerships to do that. And it's a win-win situation for all parties involved when you know how to do it the right way. So if you're watching this video and you're feeling on the fence about maybe finding that right partner, just know that on the other side, there's some good things waiting for you.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out the Real Estate Rookie podcast and leave us an honest rating and review and let us know what you think of the podcast. If you want to see more videos like this, check out The Real Estate Rookie on YouTube and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss a thing. I'm Ashley Kehr at Wealth from Rentals on Instagram, and he's Tony at Tony J. Robinson on Instagram. Make sure you give us a follow and send us a DM with your partnership story. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Boom.